Hi everyone, this is part 2 of my video for replacing the power steering pump hose on a 2008 Nissan Quest. As you can tell in the video, I've already taken apart the exhaust manifold which sits on top of the engine. You really need to do this to be able to thread out the hose from the back compartment of the engine. It's really tight in there, so you need some room to work. You need to remove a whole bunch, disconnect a lot of hoses and wires and stuff. So just take a picture before so you know how everything is arranged. Okay, enjoy, and I hope you find it useful. Thank you. Okay, so here we are. I'm taking off I'm replacing the hydraulic line for the high pressure side of the power steering pump on this 2008 Nissan Quest. I took off the manifold, the exhaust manifold, because I changed the spark plugs on it, and you've got to do that to change that. And then while that's out, I'm going to change that hydraulic line. It's leaking, so it's open here. You got more room to work with. So I take advantage of that and take off the hydraulic line. All right, here's what I downloaded. This diagram here. You can see the hydraulic line, the high pressure hose. Here is the reservoir hose. The one that's coming off is this one from the pump, and it circles up and then it connects to the steering mechanism there. So I just gotta take it off from there and from there, and then there's this clamp right here that goes into the manifold. That's already I've already taken that off. I will post these PDF online when I upload this video. Okay, so I routed the line of the high pressure power steering pump. I'm not sure if you can see, but it's the big hose with the big nut on there. It goes from the power steering right there. It goes up and loops back around down. It took me a while to figure it out, but because there's a whole bunch of lines going through there. But it connects directly to the power steering mechanism there, which you can see right there. Got the light shining on it. I'm going through the left wheel, and I did put a wrench on there. Then I looked up through the hood, and you have better access through here. Let me see, so you can see the wrench on there. You can see the wrench on the line right there. You see it right there. So you can get to it from here, break loose that hose. Of course, first you have to drain the fluid from the power steering pump. What I'm going to do is I'm going to suck it up from, use like a suction syringe to suck it out of the canister here. And then I will go and break the line from the bottom, and I'll put an oil pan and catch as much as I can right there. Clean it up and then break the other side of the hose. Alright, here's the deal. I'm underneath. I don't know if you can see it. I took off that, yeah, there it is, it's hanging. Took off that big nut on the pressure side hose. This right here. And here's the nut I took off. It's got two copper washers on each side. It would have been nice if I had a socket that big. I could just leverage it from here really easy, but I didn't. So here's the tool I used to take it off. The adjustable wrench. Saves multi-use tool right there. All right. Now to the other side, I gotta go and take it out. Oh, you see how I've got that pan and it's catching all the power steering fluid coming down. All right, here we go. Okay, I tried taking off that other end of the hose, and it's really, really tight. I don't want to strip that nut because it would be a nightmare to get it out. So I turned to liquid wrench here. what I'm going to do is I'm just going to soak it. Oh, and by the way, that um, that's the size of that is a 9/16 wrench. That's what I was using. It fits really snug. Everything on here is metric except that one hose. It's 9/16. So you can see the nut down there, the coupling between right here between this hose all the way down there. I'm just going to shoot it with some penetrating fluid. All right, I'm going to let it soak, and then I'm going to go to my local auto parts here, AutoZone, and get a line wrench that will fit on there really good, and it'll help me take that easier than with that open wrench. It won't slip as much. All right, I'll see you in a few minutes. Okay, folks, I'm back. I picked up the high pressure hose. It came in. They called me this in, so I went and I told I was gonna pick up a line wrench, which I did, and I told you it was the 9/16. I got it right here. It was like $8, something like that. The one that's on the van right now is a 9/16. It's a good thing I tried it on here. 9/16 wouldn't fit. I tried it while I was on the store, so this one that I got is a 5/8. So this is the wrench that I need, so I don't strip that when I'm taking it off, and it's a lot easier to maintain control while I'm applying pressure on it. Remember, I soaked it, so I'm gonna give it a try, see how it goes. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I said it was a 9/16 for that fitting, but I was actually wrong. It's a 9/16 will work, but it's just a little bit bigger. So it is the 14-inch. This is the one I used to take it off. And actually, I used this cheater bar through the top of the hood, where I was showing you. I was able to fit this end of this jack handle into the wrench and apply some leverage on it. That helped me break that hose free. And once it broke, you could remove it by hand. It was really easy. All right. Okay, I'm working the hose out. I first went down there and I disconnected the sensor, which you just press on the clip on the. You press the little knob on the terminal and you pull it out, and then the hose goes from there and it routes back over there. It goes up and then down again. So again, it goes up and then down and into the power steering unit down there. It's easier, I think, if you pull it out through here and route it down this way, which is what I did. Here it is. You see that? I pulled it from back there and over here. And then when you're taking off the exhaust manifold here, there's a clamp. You see it back there on the hose. It's on the hose and it's clamped onto the back of this. I had already taken this off, so that's kind of why I decided to. Since I already had the manifold out, I decided to remove that hose, replace that hose that was leaking. Okay, I'm gonna work my way back out over here this way, and then I'll come back to the video and update. Okay, I got him out. I got it out. It was a pain in the butt. I couldn't do it. It was really hard. It's hard because it's so tight in there, and all this curl around. It's always getting caught in something. And the thing was, there's this bracket down there over by the side, by the right side, over by the side of the power steering. It goes like that, so of course I couldn't get it out through there. There's no way I could have done it. And it's just one screw, so easy, no big deal, right? Well, that screw, there is absolutely no room in there. I tried it from the bottom, from the top, and the side, and a combination of all those three, I was able to free it up. The bracket this mounts onto another bracket, and that bracket is on two rubber grommets with two screws on there. I could have either taken those screws out, but they were just as hard to get to as this one, so I figured just get one. Once I got that one out, I was able to free it out. Uh, I did get it out. I did get it out through this side. Initially, I was going to pull it out that way, but no. I got it out this way and out through here. Boom. Okay, so now installation is a reverse order. If I see anything that I need to point out, I'll touch up on the video. I'll do a summary, but installation is a reverse order. You just got to route it the same way. Make sure you don't kink. You don't put any pressure on the metal tubing because you'll break it. You have to put right here on the end. There's a rubber seal, an O-ring. Make sure you put that on there. I gotta take out on the old one. I gotta take out the pressure sensor here and install it on the new one before I put it on. It comes with the copper seals and the O-ring. It also comes with three additional O-rings over here, and I'm thinking those O-rings go in the sensor that goes in here. Okay. Again, if I hit any snags installing it that I feel like I should update you on, I'll let you know. Okay, hold on. I'll be right back. Okay, so I took off the sensor. That O-ring is in there. There's an O-ring right in there. So I'll take it out, replace it with the new one, put the same sensor back in the original one. It's nice to have a vise like this so you can work on your bench.